Also at the Hudson County Board of Chosen Freeholders meeting Thursday night, Jersey City Freeholder Gerard Balmir introduced a resolution urging all 12 municipalities to adopt ordinances regulating the sale, possession, or use of replica or toy imitation firearms. The measure passed unanimously, and a few members of the public, beginning with Jersey City NAACP President William Breaker, a former freeholder and retired 34-year veteran of the Jersey City Police Force, voiced their approval of the concept given the recent string of gun violence in Jersey City.
I served 34 years with the Jersey City Police Department and retired at the rank of lieutenant. I know that cops have to make split-second decisions, and sometimes they don't make the best ones. I'm talking about Tahir Rice from Cleveland, Ohio. This resolution is preventive strategy, and that's exactly what's needed in our society today.
Tina Bland, the president of Black Interest Team Enterprise, and Pamela Johnson, the executive director of the Jersey City Anti-Violence Coalition movement, also spoke in favor of the resolution.
We are here to thank you for this wonderful resolution that you've taken up, and we urge the passage of it so that there won't be another Tamir Rice, so our police officers will not be in danger, so our children will get a chance to pass 12 years old and hopefully become adults that are wonderful citizens. I also speak to the violence. I think that this will have a wonderful effect in taking one of these things out of these issues. And I thank you, Mr. Balmir, for what you've done with our community. Thank you all, freeholders.
Thank you, thank you.
I just want to commend you guys. I'm in support of the resolution involving the toy guns. I just think in today's age, there's such a fascination with guns from a very early age. And a lot of these guns resemble real guns. And, you know, the incident in Cleveland where the young man lost his life, I just think that we don't want to have that here. So I do commend you for that. Another thing is I want to urge you to get involved in what's going on in the south and west of the city. We are on the ground. We are in the trenches fighting every day. I mean, on the corners where the shootings happen, where the drugs are sold, we're there. You can find us there with the gang members and the drug dealers because we're trying to turn these young men and women around. So I urge every one of you to get involved and stay involved and encourage others to get involved. We need resources in the south and west of the city. It is terrible. There's a war happening out there.
We also caught up with Balmir after the meeting to find out why he wanted this measure considered during the holiday season.
Yeah, during the holiday season, when you look at the gun violence out here, some of these manufacturers are making these toy guns that look very real, and it becomes hard for law enforcement at a split second to make a clear decision on if that's a real gun or a toy gun. And you know, when you look at parents who are trying to make sure that they provide for their children, it's not out of malice. It's out of them wanting to make sure that they give the kids the toys that they want. All we're saying is that out of the many options you have in buying your children something to play with during the Christmas holiday, please leave toy guns that look real off your list.
He also clarified that this resolution is not aimed at toy guns that are brightly colored and or don't resemble real firearms.
Yes, when you look at the ordinance that was passed in East Orange and places like Atlantic City, it's very specific to say the colored guns, orange, translucent, green, those are fine. We're talking specifically about the guns that look, the toy guns that look like replica real guns. And if you've never seen these guns before, they're painted all black. And the really only way you can tell that it's a toy gun is that they paint the tip red or orange.
I'm John Hudson with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.